them to attend our expos. Also, a note about the trivia. Some trivia questions will relate to hints that are given throughout the presentations. Other will not. They will be based on a best guess. So just do your best when we get to that portion of today's expo. Next slide. I see some of you already using Mentimeter, which is wonderful. Natalie, thank you. All right, we would love for you guys to participate with us. Go to menti.com and use the code 45760595. This will allow you to give some likes and loves to our partners along the way as they speak to you today. It will allow you to interact when it's time for trivia and to leave comments throughout this presentation. This will also allow you to play to win your Target gift card today. So please play along and open Mentimeter in a separate screen. Use that code to log in. And yes, you can use your phone or another tab on your computer to do that. Faces you're going to see here today. I am the Senior Programs Manager here at Activate Good, and along with me, I have Amber Smith, our Executive Director. Say hello.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
And Natalie Chevalier, our Civic and Volunteer Programs Manager.
Hello, hello.
Thank you all for being here, and you're going to hear from our team along the way today. Next slide. I believe it's a slide about me. Oh, I'm just happy to be here. That's all I want to share with you all today. I love working with all of you and getting to meet so many like-minded yet diverse folks that get to volunteer through Activate Good. We work with schools, churches, colleges, service clubs, youth of all ages, volunteers of all ages, folks from all of the Triangle, and it's just wonderful to see all of you giving back, especially, I say, in the midst of this pandemic. We don't know where this is going. You know, we're all holding our breath, but we're here with you, and we're so glad that you're serving the Triangle throughout all of this. Thank you so much for being with us. Next slide, I will let Amber take it away and share about Activate Good.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Happy April. As we said before, I'm Amber Smith. I'm the founder and executive director of Activate Good. I wanted to just take a minute to recap who we are and what we're about for those of you who might be new to learning about us today. So Activate Good is a nonprofit organization, and we believe that we all have a responsibility to work towards a better world, especially now. So we work with a wonderful network of community partners to improve the community through what we call people-powered projects for good. And our end vision is a world in which all people both realize their power and act on their power to improve their communities. Next slide. A little bit more about how we do what we do. We work with our community partner network, a handful of whom are represented here at this expo today, to identify the needs and the gaps in the community where people power can make an impact. And this slide's actually a little out to date because we have almost 600 community partners actually across the Triangle. And this includes mostly nonprofit, several schools, and also local government as well. So working with partners across the sectors to get some good things done. We identify the needs through these partners, and then we turn around and we aim to mobilize volunteers around the Triangle area to meet these needs. And these are volunteers of all ages, skill sets, and backgrounds. And we always make the joke that our youngest volunteers have been 3 years old, part of our Family Volunteer Day and some other youth-friendly activities that we've done. So really anyone can get involved and make an impact. And then the third part of what we do is community education, especially over COVID when we were able to do a lot of this virtually. We wanted to create a framework where people could not just serve, but learn about the causes that they are serving for and educate themselves on the issues so that they can understand why giving back and participating in the community is so important. So that's kind of the third arm of what we do. I think that's all of my slides. What's next? All right, back to you, Rose.
Well, I am happy to introduce our partners who are here today. Today's featured partners are Families Moving Forward, Habitat for Humanity of Wake County and Triangle Resource, the ALS Association North Carolina chapter, and Meals on Wheels Durham. Happy to have them here. Give them some likes and loves on your Mentimeter, please. Next slide. I will let Anna with Families Moving Together take it away and share about their mission and some of their current volunteer opportunities.
Thank you, Ruth. So Families Moving Forward is a shelter for families with children experiencing homelessness in Durham. We were founded in 2016 after the successful merger of Durham Interfaith Hospitality Network and Genesis Home. So if you've heard of those, either of those nonprofits, they merged to form the new Families Moving Forward. So our vision is every family thriving in a safe and stable home. And our mission is to help families in the crisis of homelessness find their way home. So we do this by providing temporary housing, case management, skills education, and connection to community resources. And this to help parents and children. We focus on a multi-generational approach, which means we're not only supporting the parents or the grandparents, but we're also helping the children to end generational homelessness. So we have an emergency shelter, we call it the Nest, and this is where we provide housing for up to 20 families, and a family can range from 2 to 9 individuals. We have our family service coordinators, and they provide support for our families, and so that the families have the means to move into permanent housing. We also have a branching out program, and this provides support for families for 18 months after they move out of the shelter and into permanent housing. This just makes sure to help maintain our families to maintain permanent housing once they've left our shelter. And finally, we also provide a variety of programming for our families so that they can gain knowledge and learn life skills. And this is where our volunteers are very essential. So some of our opportunities, so one of the newest opportunities is Facility Fridays. Those are going to be held every other Friday up until our large volunteer event called Rock the Block. And so with Rock the Block, it's going to be, we call it a friend raising. So we're just going to have a lot of volunteers, have a lot of community partners come in and do landscaping. We're going to do painting all the hallways, just general revitalization of our shelter. And so the Facility Fridays, which we have opened up right now, are just kind of to prepare for our large event. We have a lot of paint prep to do, some different construction projects, and just other kind of organizing tasks to complete. We also have, for programming in the evening, we have adult programming. And so we are looking for adult enrichment facilitators. And these are professionals who can teach our parents about either finances, professional development, parenting workshops, any life skill that our parents could find helpful and useful. We also have youth enrichment. So while the parents are in their programming, we also provide programming for our youth. And same thing, just providing different knowledge and skills for the children in our shelter. We have child care monitors. So this is specifically for our youngest guests, 6 months to 4 years old. They are in the playroom, so we just need some monitors to help engage them while their parents are attending programming. And finally, we have study buddies. And this is our tutoring program where a volunteer will partner with one of our youth and just help them with their homework, studying for tests, and any other academic support kids. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing about that. You all are doing a lot of awesome work to help the community. Thank you so much for being with us too. All right, our next presenters are Ann and Kyle with Habitat Wake and Triangle Restores. I will let them share more about their super mission and volunteer needs.
I'm Ann, and I'm the Triangle Restore Volunteer Manager for all the stores in the Triangle, but I'm going to let Kyle go first because he's going to talk about our mission and the building that we actually do for housing.
Thank you, Ann. My name is Kyle. I'm an AmeriCorps here at Habitat for Humanity. Our mission is to put God's love into action and bring people together to build homes, community, and hope. With that being said, it's basically how it started was a biblical scholar and a farmer got together and really had this idea of partnership housing where people who needed affordable homes partnered with volunteers to build safe but decent homes. And the reason why this is such a big need in Wake County is because 1 in 4 families spend more than 30% of their income on housing. So whether you know it or not, you may know someone that is affected by affordable housing not being very, I'm so sorry, brain fog in the morning. But anyways, so wow, I'm roughing it up right now. But so let me just start over. 1 in 4 families pay more than 30% of their income on housing. So whether you know it or not, you may know someone who is affected by this issue. That is the reason we build every Thursday to Saturday throughout the Triangle. We have homes going up in Raleigh, Apex, and Cary. These sites are ran mostly by volunteers. And with that being said, our team is trained. Thank you. Our team is trained to work alongside volunteers, coordinating, making sure everyone's staying safe. They're CPR certified and first aid certified. And since our fruition, we have built over 850 homes within the Triangle. Last year, we built 40 homes. This next year, we're planning to build another 40 homes. And that is why our volunteer need is so prevalent now, because as everyone here knows, COVID kind of threw all of us through a whirlwind to the point where we were having over tens of thousands of volunteers. And then last year, we didn't even hit 10,000. So we have opportunities to come build on sites. We also have opportunities for young professionals. So if you know anyone, whether in high school looking for a summer internship, we have an opportunity there, or even a more recent high school grad or college grad, we have more service opportunities for them that can be paid for as well. So with that, and I'm so sorry, yes, any high schoolers can volunteer on these sites. We're 16 and up. If you're under 18, we do require a parent to fill out a waiver for them. Other than that, I'm so sorry for the brain fog right in the morning, but I will let Ann talk about the restores and how they play a great role into what we do here at Habitat.
Yeah, you did great, Kyle.
Thank you.
You know all the facts and figures. You've been doing this for 6 months now, so you're fine. Yeah, so I'm Ann. I'm the manager of the volunteer program for our Triangle Restores. If you have not been to a restore, they are home improvement stores that sell new and used furniture, building materials, appliances, and any household goods at discounted prices to the public. The proceeds benefit Habitat's mission to build safe, affordable homes in Wake, Johnston, Durham, and Orange County. They also keep over 5,000 tons of usable items out of the landfill each year. So we're also excited about our environmental impact that we have. The stores are a place where you can donate, shop, or volunteer. We do free pickups for any 2 or large items that you might have to donate. We take donations at the back door every day, open Monday through Saturday. And much like the construction sites, we really do rely on our volunteers to help us run the stores. If they were not there, we could not do what we do at the volume that we do. After all is said and done each year, the 10 stores collectively raise $2.6 million each year that goes directly to building houses. So because we have stores raising money, we can build more homes in all of the counties. So that's why we need volunteer help. We're indoors, which is always great, climate controlled. I'm not fighting with construction. I'm just putting it out there. We're inside, they're not. And we offer anywhere from 4 to 8 hour shifts, like I said, Monday through Saturday. So you can expect to work right alongside staff. Most of our volunteers are like our staff. They've been there, they know what's going on. And we've got opportunities in our warehouse in the back and on the floor. Customer service, if you like talking to people, that's one we really need help with. And this year we're really focusing on, we need some help at our Hillsborough store in Orange County. It actually opened during COVID, so it's kind of been up and down as far as people even knowing we're there. But we do always need help at all of the stores. So we've got 1 store in Johnson County and Clayton. We've got 6 in Wake County and the one in Orange County and 2 in Durham. Sorry, that's hard. I can do it if I go in alphabetical order. But all the information's on our website, and I'm happy to talk in the breakout room about that as well. And that's what we are and what we do. And we'd love to have volunteers come in, even just for one day, to help us move things around and raise more funds for Habitat. And Kyle can tell you a little bit more about where we're building.
Yes, so we're building in Apex, Cary, and in Clayton. As I said before, we build every Thursday to Saturday from 8:30 in the morning to 3:30. I saw some questions. You do have to be 16 and up to build with us due to OSHA guidelines. If you're below 18, we do ask a parent to sign a waiver for them. Other than that, we have more homes being talked about for the future. So as those come up, we'll post more to Activate Good. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we would love to have you guys in the breakout rooms. And I would love to talk more about the unpaid internship, other paid service positions that we may have at Habitat for you guys, and any questions that you may have about construction.
And I did see one question about Goldsboro. Goldsboro would be the affiliate for that county, which I don't remember off the top of my head, but you can look online for them. We specifically are the affiliate for Wake and Johnston County together, and then the restores Durham and Orange are what we manage and control. So Goldsboro definitely has an affiliate, and they at least have 1 store, I think. So they should have plenty of, thank you, Wayne County. They should have volunteer opportunities for you as well. And I didn't mention it, but most of the stores, volunteers can be 18 or older, and some stores make exceptions for 16 and 17. So that's something I can always give you information about. Thank you.
Thank you, Ann and Kyle, so much for sharing about your mission and all those opportunities. Please be sure to sign up for those and support their work by shopping at Restore. My daughter has the cutest little desk in her room that we purchased at the Clayton Restore. So thank you guys for being here. All right, next we're going to hear from Meals on Wheels. Rena, I will let you take the floor.
Awesome. Thank you, Rose. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Rena Fraud, and I am the Volunteer Services Coordinator at Meals on Wheels Durham. We pride ourselves on being more than a meal, but that's what we're best known for, bringing meals to our clients. But we mean it. We're more than a meal. I'm going to talk to you about who our clients are, what the meals are, what else we do, then tell you how our volunteers make it all happen. We serve over 600 clients each week. Everyone lives in Durham County. Not everyone is an older adult. Many are homebound, and most are unable to provide proper nutrition for themselves. The meals. There are 2 meal options, frozen or hot. If a client receives frozen meals, they get 1 delivery on Monday of all their meals for the week. If they get hot meals, they will get a fresh delivery every day, Monday through Friday. All of this happens through our volunteers. The meals are nutritionally balanced, including a fruit and a milk, vegetables, and an entree. Chicken and dumplings, veggie lasagna, beef spaghetti, just to name a couple of our recent servings. This means that our clients are seeing a volunteer once or 5 times a week at their delivery. We also make sure that our clients hear from us. On Wednesdays and Fridays, we make what we call wellness calls. They are just finishing up now for today. Wellness callers are able to make these calls remotely, giving 30 minutes or more of their time. All 600 plus clients receive a phone call from a volunteer. This serves 2 purposes. 1, on Wednesdays, we check to make sure they're going to be home the following week to receive their delivery. 2, it's a chance to check in, make sure things are going all right, and give our clients more time to interact with another person. We are very tuned in to promoting connectedness and reducing isolation. We work to help our clients be independent and find cause for celebration. I said we're more than a meal. This is how. Each week, we send out bags of pet food for almost 100 cats and dogs. We hear from our drivers how much our clients love their pets. How great is it that we're able to support them too? Next month, we're having our first mobile vet opportunity. Clients are signing up for the mobile veterinarian to come check on their loved furry friend, thanks to a generous grant. Each week, we distribute Ensure and Glucerna to our clients. These nutritional supplements help the health of our clients who need these additional nutrition mints. Each week, we send out birthday cards and a delicious gift to our clients celebrating a birthday that week. We love celebrating birthdays. And each year during the holidays, through donations and other support, we are able to give a holiday gift to each client. This past year, clients were able to choose what they received. Bed sheets, snack packs, and coloring books were just a few of the options. We heard powerful stories of how clients were moved by these gifts. And this spring, drum roll please, we're offering produce boxes to help with the health of our clients. This awesome project is made possible through an amazing grant, and we need volunteers to help us with these deliveries on Saturdays. Come to my breakout room to find out more. I know you're wondering who makes this happen. We're a full-time staff of 7 people and a volunteer corps of over 600. Last year, our volunteers logged over 9,000 volunteer hours. How does that happen? We have 3 primary volunteer opportunities: help pack up and distribute the food as an inside helper, deliver foods to our clients as a driver with your own car, and to be a wellness caller remotely, as I had described. Having myself participated in all 3 of them, I can tell you they are awesome experiences. Join me in my breakout room, and I'll tell you how you can help make us more than a meal. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. And I see some comments. Folks didn't realize you did as much as you do there at Meals on Wheels. So thank you so much, Rena, for all of that. I love including the birthdays and the pets. It's just so thoughtful. Thank you. All right, our next presenter is Dave with ALS Association North Carolina chapter. They have a huge event coming up, and he's going to share more about how you can volunteer at this event.
Rose, thank you. You're doing a great job, and so is everybody else. I salute everybody who's doing these projects, and really as volunteers out there, you can do more than one thing. People really do make an impact. So that's why I'll tell you in a moment about our big event coming up. But these are just some amazing programs, and I'm glad I got to hear from some of the other groups here as well. I'm the Chief Operating Officer. Many of you may want to be involved in the nonprofit industry. I'll just tell you really quickly, I spent 30 years in the sports media industry. I was affected early on in my media career as my mom passed away from ALS. So I could only volunteer through all the years of my first career. And now I get a chance to lead a mission organization to see if we can help find a cure. It is a disease that has no cure. No one has survived ALS, and it affects so many people. Here in the state of North Carolina, there's over 800 patients that are afflicted with it that we take care of through various things that they might need. They might need a wheelchair. Those are very expensive. They can get one, and then it usually gets loaned back to us. And so we have loaner closets throughout the state. And so, as I said, it affects many people. Even though it's considered a rare disease, many people know someone who has had it. The average lifespan is about 2 to 5 years once someone has gotten it. And ALS is best described as a neuromuscular disease that every muscle in your body just shuts down one by one until the very end. So it's a very cruel disease that affects many men more than women, but it does not discriminate, and it affects people between the ages of 40 and 70. Now, many of you may have already participated in something that has made a huge difference in the fight to defeat ALS. Over 7.5 years ago, millions and millions and millions of people participated in the Ice Bucket Challenge for ALS awareness. They dumped that bucket of ice over their head and then sent a challenge out to 3 other people, and Facebook and Twitter and all these platforms said it was one of the most viral things that had ever happen in the fundraising world. So we still are noticing the effects of the Ice Bucket Challenge today, but there's still so much room to go because no one enjoys knowing that there is absolutely no cure. So that's why we're here, why our staff throughout North Carolina and the 6 ALS clinics, the most nearby here is that the Duke ALS clinic and the UNC clinic as well. So that they're working hard at that. And that's what some of the money that we have here through donations goes to. And we never had to give up one service or resource to anyone, even though we had more requests during the pandemic than we did less for more resources and assistance from those out there. So we appreciate everyone who has helped. Now let's talk about how you can volunteer. 50% of the revenue that we bring in from donations comes from our Walk to Defeat ALS program. It has been since April of 2019 that we hosted one here in the Triangle. So that is 3 years now, not just because of the pandemic, but because we hold them in the spring. This year, we're holding 3 walks in the state of North Carolina in the spring and then 3 in the fall. So on April 23rd, we're going to be here at Halifax Mall. I think we're one of the larger events to start coming out again at this point. And so we have had as many as 3,000 walkers showing their support at Halifax Mall in the past. So we need volunteers. It takes volunteers to be out there and wave, encourage, hand out shirts, be at the food tent, just be at various places along the route. There's going to be 17 Raleigh police officers working the road closures in the Halifax Mall area. And so you can be a good part of an organization on a Saturday morning and feel good about it. Obviously, we're doing one a week later at Winston-Salem. And then 2 weeks after that, we'll be on the ECU campus doing the one in Greenville. And then we'll have 3 more walks in the fall. So if you join me in the breakout room, we want to definitely get you involved on Saturday, April 23rd, here in the morning at Halifax Mall in downtown Raleigh. Beyond that, there's other things that you can do inside the organization if you enjoy it as well. But thanks a lot for the time.
Thank you, Dave. I do see a question here. Folks would like to know, can teens or families volunteer at this opportunity? What are the age restrictions for volunteers?
Yeah. No, we don't. We've got a lot of young people that are going to be involved in this. The only ones that are involved in traffic control are the ones that will be assisting the officers out there need to be 21 years or older, but the rest, we have plenty of youth volunteer opportunities on site here as well. Thanks. That's a great question.
Awesome. So sign up your families, your students, their friends, get them out there to cheer on everybody and take part in this as volunteers. Thank you so much, Dave. I certainly remember the Ice Bucket Challenge and how cold that was. We appreciate you talking to us today.
Absolutely.
All right, it has time for our breakout rooms. You are going to see 4 little buttons there at the bottom of your screen. Don't click them yet. Once the breakout rooms have opened, you'll click that option at the bottom of your browser for the breakout rooms. You'll join the breakout room for any organization that you'd like to know more about. If you have questions, now's your time to go ask those. And we'll repeat that every few minutes. The Activate Good team will send an alert in the chat asking folks to sort of round robin and go visit another room and learn more about those missions. To return to the main room hosted by us here at Activate Good, you simply click the Leave Room button in the bottom right corner and select Leave Breakout Room, and that will put you back in this main room with us. If you have any difficulty getting from breakout room to breakout room, we are going to be here to help move folks from room to room. So don't worry if you can't find that button, we will help you out. All right, Amber, are the breakout rooms ready?
They'll be ready, and I will open them in 3, 2, 1. Rooms are open.
Okay, so you can click that button. I see a lot of you leaving and heading to those rooms. And presenters, you'll find your breakout room labeled with your organization's name.